Good morning, students. Ninth sum from exercise 4.3. Two water taps together can fill the tank in 9 3/8 hours. The tap of larger diameter takes 10 hours less than the smaller one to fill the tank separately. Find the time in which each tap can separately fill the tank. So what is the given? They have given two taps together can fill the tank in 9 3/8 hours. Timing is given for together of two taps, and they have given larger tap diameter takes 10 hours less than the smaller one. So two taps are given for you. One is with a larger diameter and one is with a smaller diameter. The comparison is given. Larger diameter takes 10 hours less than the smaller one. Find the time in which each tap can separately fill that tank. So they are asking you to find the time to fill that tank. So what are the informations given? First we are writing solution. Two taps can fill the tank in, question itself it is given 9 3/8 hours. 9 3/8 is nothing but mixed number. So we are converting this into an improper fraction. So 8 into 9 plus 3, that is 72 plus 3, 75/8 hours. That is what time given for the two taps to fill the tank. And they have given larger tap is 10 hours less than the smaller tap. So smaller tap first we have to assume. So let the tap with smaller diameter fill the tank in x hours. So if this is x hours means what about the larger tap? The larger tap can fill the tank in x minus 10 hours. It is given it as 10 hours less. So we are taking it as x minus 10 hours. Now the tap with a smaller diameter can fill the 1/x part of the tank. So total capacity of the tank, what the smaller diameter of the tap is going to fill is x. So what is the part of the tank filled is 1/x. The same way tap with a larger diameter can fill 1/x minus 10 part of the tank. So what part of the tank is filled by smaller tap and what is the part of the tank filled by larger tap we have written. Now what is that condition is given? Tank is filled in 17/8 hours. That is what given in the question as 9 3/8 hours. So we are converting it as 17/8 hours. That is two taps fill. What is the part of time filled is 1 divided by 17/8 part of the tank in 1 hour. So what is the condition? 1/x. It is given as together. Two taps together fill the tank. So together is nothing but addition. Both the tap together. So 1/x plus 1/x minus 10 is equal to, what is the time is 1 divided by 75/8. Now this part we are going to take reciprocal. So 1/x plus 1 divided by x minus 10 is equal to, when I am taking reciprocal I will get 8 divided by 75. Now as usual take LCM for this. LCM is x into x minus 10. Cross multiply and write x minus 10 plus x divided by x into x minus 10 is equal to 8/75. Now this x and x will give you 2x minus 10 divided by x into x, x square, x into minus 10 is minus 10x equal to 8/75. Now cross multiply and write 75 into 2x minus 10 is equal to 8 into this x square minus 10x. As usual multiplication, 75 into 2x is 150x. 75 into minus 10 is minus 150 equal to 8 into x square, 8x square, 8 into minus 10x minus 80x. Now rearrange, bring all the terms to one side and simplify. 8x square minus 80x. When I am bringing this to this side, I will get minus 150x. This will become plus 750 equal to 0. Now 8x square I am writing as it is, minus 80 minus 150. When I am simplifying, minus 230x plus 750 equal to 0. See, all these numbers are divisible by 2. So divide the entire equation by 2. So 4x square minus 115x plus 375 equal to 0. Here now this is a quadratic equation. So we are going to simplify. A is 4. A value is 4. B is minus 115. C value is 375. So we have the formula to simplify. X is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Now substitute all the values. X is equal to minus is there in the formula. Write that minus. B value is minus 115. Write that value. Plus or minus square root of b value is minus 115 square. Minus is there in the formula. Write 4 is there in the formula. Write that. A value here for this sum is 4. So substitute 4 into C value is 375 by 2 into A value is 4. So minus 1 into minus 115 is 115 plus or minus square root of 115 is nothing but 13225. So 13225 minus 4 into 4 16. 16 into 375 is 6000. So minus 6000 by 8. X is equal to 115 plus or minus square root of, when I am subtracting I will get 7225 divided by 8. Square root of 7225 value is 85. So substitute that 85. Now first case I am going to take for addition, second case for subtraction. So x is equal to 115 plus 85 by 8. When I am adding this 200 by 8, which is nothing but 25. 115 minus 85 is 30. 30 by 8 is equal to 3.75. So the diameter cannot be a fractional value. So I am going to take this 25. So smaller tap can fill the tank by 25 hours. Therefore, the larger tap can fill that tank. What is the difference? Is 10 hours they have given. So 25 minus 10, which is equal to 15 hours. Next sum. 10th sum. An express train takes 1 hour less than the passenger train to travel 132 km between Mysore and Bangalore. So here two trains they have given. One is express train, another is passenger train. The distance is given as 132 km. They have given this two places, one is Mysore and one is Bangalore. Without taking the consideration the time they stops at the intermediate stations. So they are not going to take it as all this 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whichever train stops in the station. If the average speed of the express train is 11 km per hour more than the passenger train. So what is the comparison given? Average speed of the express train is 11 km per hour more than the passenger train. Find the average speed of the two trains. Here express train is based on the passenger train. So we have to assume the passenger train be x. So the distance is given as 132 km. And the speed of the passenger train, we are going to assume it as x km per hour. So then what will be the speed of the express train? It is given as express train is 11 km more than the passenger train. So this is x, means express train will be x plus 11 km per hour. So whatever this relationship, accordingly we have to decide which is x and which is more related to that. So passenger train, first we have to assume it as x, then express train is x plus 11. We know the formula, time is equal to distance by speed. So distance is 132. For the passenger train, speed is x. So time taken by the passenger train is 132 by x. Using this formula, distance is 132, speed is x. The second case, for express train, it is speed is x plus 11. So time taken by the express train is distance is the same for both this. So 132 divided by x plus 11. First itself it is given, express train takes 1 hour less than the passenger train. What is the meaning of that? Express train takes 1 hour less than the passenger train means time taken by the passenger train minus time taken by the express train is 1 hour. The difference between the two trains is 1 hour. So we are subtracting 132 by x minus 132 by x plus 11 is equal to 1. First you have to write passenger train, then only express train. Otherwise you will get the wrong answer. So please try to read the statement properly and write. Time taken by the passenger train is minus time taken by the express train. So now what is the LCM for this? X and x plus 1. So x into x plus 1 is the LCM, cross multiply. 32 into x plus 11 minus 132x equal to 1. Now normal simplification, 132 into x, 132 into 11. So you will get 132x, 132 into 11 will give you 1452. So 1452 minus this 132x divided by, here multiply, x into x square, x into 11 is 11x equal to 1. 1 is positive, 1 is negative, so I can cancel this. What is the rest of the term is 1452 by x square plus 11x equal to 1. Now cross multiply. 1452 equal to x square plus 11x. Now interchange this when I am bringing to this side, I will get a minus. So x square plus 11x minus 1452 equal to 0. Now this is the quadratic equation. A value is 1, B value is 11, C value is minus 1452. We have the formula x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Now substitute as usual in this formula. X is equal to minus 11 plus or minus square root of 11 square minus 4 into 1 into c value is minus 1452 divided by 2 into a value is 1. Now minus 11 plus or minus square root of 11 square. 11 square is 121. Minus 4 into minus 1452. When I am multiplying, I will get 5929. Sorry ma, 5808. So 5808. Now when I am adding this, I will get 5929. When I am adding these two terms. So here minus 4 minus, so it will become plus. Now add this, we will get 5929 by 2. Minus 11 plus square root of 5929 is nothing but 77. I have solved here, you can refer this. So 77. So 1 for addition, 1 for subtraction. So x is equal to minus 11 plus 77 by 2. When I am subtracting, 66 by 2, which is equal to 33. For the next one, subtraction, minus 11 minus 77 by 2. So minus 88 by 2 minus 44. Speed cannot be the negative value, so this is not going to consider. So what is the speed? X is equal to 33. That is speed of the passenger train is, we have assumed it as x, that is 33 km per hour. So what will be the speed of the express train is x plus 11, that is 33 plus 11, 44 km per hour. Now 11th sum. Sum of the areas of two squares is 468 meter square. If the difference of their perimeter is 24 meter, find the sides of the two squares. So what are the things are given? Sum of the areas of the two squares is 468, it is given. We have to find the sum of the two squares are given. One we are going to take it as a smaller, another we are going to consider as larger. Since the difference of the perimeter is given, one will be small and one will be large. Sum of the squares is given as 468. The difference of their perimeter is given as 24 meter. Find the sides of the two squares. They are asking you to find the what will be the sides of the two square. So we are going to consider, let the sides of the smaller square be x. Then what will be the perimeter of the smaller square? Formula perimeter is 4 into side. So we are going to consider the side as x means, then perimeter will be 4x. They have given difference of the perimeter is 24. That is perimeter of the larger square will be 4x plus 24. That is what the meaning of the statement. Now what will be the side of the larger square? Side is nothing but perimeter by 4. That is 4x plus 24 by 4. Now when I am taking this 4 common from the numerator, I will get x plus 6 divided by 4. Then I can cancel this 4. So x plus 6, that is what? Side of the larger square. So side of the smaller square is x, perimeter is 4x. Side of the larger square is x plus 6, perimeter is 4x plus 24. Now they have, what is the area of the smaller square? Side is x means area will be x square. Now what will be the larger square? Area of the larger square is, side is x plus 6, area will be x plus 6 the whole square. It is given in the question, sum of the areas of two square is 468. So you have to find the sum and you have to square the areas. So x square plus x plus 6 the whole square, that is what addition, sum of the areas of two squares is equal to 468. Now this looks like a plus b the whole square, which is equal to a square 2ab plus b square. So x square I am writing as it is, plus this when I am expanding, x square plus 2 into x into 6 plus 6 square is equal to 468. Now when I am adding this x square and x square, I will get 2x square plus 2 into 6 is 12x. Here 6 square is nothing but 36. I am bringing this 468 to this side. So I will get minus 468 equal to 0. 2x square plus 12x minus, when I am plus 36 minus 468. When I am simplifying these two, I will get minus 432 equal to 0. Now see, all the values are divisible by 2. So simplify, reduce it. When I am dividing, I will get x square 6x minus 216 equal to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation where a value is 1, b value is 6, c value is minus 216. We have the same formula, x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Substitute in this. B value is 6 plus or minus square root of 6 square minus 4 into 1. C value is minus 216 divided by 2 into 1. Minus 6 plus or minus 6 square is 36 plus minus 4 into 216 is 864. 864 plus 36 will give you 900. So minus 6 plus or minus square root of 900 by 2. So square root of 900 is 30. So minus 6 plus or minus 30 by 2. First I am going to take for addition. So minus 6 plus 30 by 2. So when I am simplifying, minus 6 plus 30 will give you 24. 24 by 2 is 12. Second, when I am doing subtraction, minus 6 minus 30 by 2. So x is equal to minus 36 by 2, which is equal to minus 18. The side cannot be negative, so no need to consider this negative. So what is the positive value is 12. Therefore, side of the smaller square is 12 meter. Then side of the larger square is, what we have taken it as, x plus 6. So 12 plus 6, 18 meter. Thank you children.